Hi, beautiful people. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Samira and I'm a content creator living in Guagalada and also a copper serving in Guagalada. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's been so long. I've missed saying this. Like, it's over a month now since I took out my camera to actually record. From the last video you see on my channel, it's showing 3 weeks, but trust me, it's over a month now because I made those videos while I was in Lokoja. But I'm back to Guagalada for over a month plus now. So yeah, I'm just picking out my camera, but I'm super excited to be doing this morning. Like this song that's trending everywhere. We've already come too far. Like is already I cannot stop to do YouTube now. So that's what is keeping me back on track to say I remember when I started YouTube, and so I'm definitely going to continue it's true. I'm going to continue it. Like I did not even plan to actually take a break. It just happened. A lot has just really been happening, and that's why I was away. But I'm super excited to be back. Like I said, it's over a month now, and so many things has happened. First off, I have good news. I started a Zobo business here in Kogalada. Like it's not something that I planned. I know since the beginning of January I've been praying for direction on the type of business I should start because I'm someone that has done a lot of business while I was still in the university, and I just stopped all of a sudden. So, and to tell you, to be very honest, it started to make me I'm s- I'm sorry for this position I'm doing, guys, but this is the best position because I want to gist you guys and I want to be comfortable while doing that. So that's why I'm laying down. But yeah, like I was saying, I started a lot of business. I did a lot of business when I was in school. I sold perfume at one point. I sold perfume. I sold handbags. What else did I even sell? I think I started to sell makeup too as well. So I did a lot of business, and all of them just stopped. And I'll tell you that it affected my thinking to say, oh, why did this business stop? Or maybe I'm not good at it, or maybe like all those kind of negative thoughts. So I was not in a rush for a long time to go into any business and just stop because I did not want to do something and it to fail or do something and it to stop because I know myself, I will start to beat myself all over again to say, oh, see, you did this and you failed even the last time like that. So I did not want that type of thing. And I really wanted direction from God to say, okay, you've given me the idea, you've given me the idea of this business. So you are going to be in charge of this business. Like I would be able to hold him accountable to say, God, you gave me this idea to start this business. You are aware of it. You are the CEO of this business. So you cannot fail. Oh, I'm putting everything in your hands. Give me direction, give me wisdom, tell me what to do, the type I should do, and all of that. So I was really praying and I was really praying on it. I did not just want to start anything off my head to say, okay, I probably had sold bags before, so I know how it runs. I've sold jewelries before, I know how it runs, or I've sold perfume and all of that. But I do not just want to start anything on my own because I will only go where my father sends me to go. So with that, I'll be able to hold him accountable to say, God, you said I should do this. So provide the customers, provide the resources, give me the strength and all of that stuff. So this whole business just came off. I don't even know how it even came. I did not plan to say I'm going to do a Zobo business. It was never one of the things that I know I would jokingly just say it passively to say, oh, because to be very honest, like I should not be the one saying this, but I have to say it. I make very good Zobo. Like at home I make very good zobo. Like there's no opportunity I don't seize to make zobo. Like any ceremony, anything we're having, there must always be zobo around. And it's not something that I learned from say YouTube or from somewhere. I don't even know how I just started to do it and it just came out perfectly. So it just came easy for me, right? And everyone that has tasted my Zobo will tell you, oh, it's so good. It tastes like wine. I had a lot of compliments. And I can still even remember one of my video when I was saying that oh, like maybe God has put this in my hand for me to do it, to turn it into a business. I just said it in that video. It's not like it's even after saying it, I forgot about it to say, okay, Samran, in the business you are doing, in the business ideas you are thinking of, do this. It's not something that's come off my head, even for once to say do it like a business, like hold on to it to a business. And so I can remember through one prayer section, it was even when I was in school, I was praying, and let me even show you guys. Let me show you guys, to be very honest. Please look at it very. I remember I was saying, oh, Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, I want to start a business by June, July. And I'm starting this Zobo business by May. To tell you that it wasn't planned. My plan was to start a business by June, July. And I was still asking for direction. Why I said I need your direction, the type of business I should start. Like in the list of business, I even wrote list of business that I'm thinking of. I was thinking of wholesale drinks distribution, like to buy it in bulk from companies like all these soft drinks, Fanta and Coke. I was also thinking of palm oil business. I was thinking of food stuff or provision. Why I was even thinking of that was because my mom has a provision store business, so is something that I'm used to. So I just felt okay to be easy for me to actually do it. And the fact that even as people are complaining that things are expensive by cents, people will still eat right. And so it just came off to say these were the things I could probably do. I also talked about exporting food products outside the country. I also talked about jerry. Please look at this thing. This is what I had written down since I can't even. I think it was almost at the beginning. If it wasn't in February, it should be. If it wasn't, I think this was in March or by April. Sorry, I think I wrote this by March or April. So my whole plan and every other thing, my whole plan to say what business I want to do. These were the things I was thinking about. I did not think of super business to say I should do it. And how it really started was that I was having a conversation with my friend, and she brought about business. She brought about business, and she was telling me the business she wanted to do, and that I should help her ask around here in Kwakwalada if she'll be able to get a supplier for that business. And I was still on that phone call with her when something just dropped in my spirit and said, Emra, do his own business. To be very honest, that's how it came. I did not think it. And still, when we're still having that conversation, it dropped in my heart strongly to say, do it, do this business, do this business. And still in that conversation, when I was like still on the phone with her, and I just brought it about like, what if I start a Zobo business? And she was like, oh, it's good, do it. You make good Zobos like that and do this. And after that, like we talked and all of that, and after that conversation, it was so strongly in my heart. It was so strong in my heart to say, do it. I was like, Zobo business. How will I do it? So many things would stop me from doing that business, but I couldn't get it off my mind. Like, I wanted to brush it off to say, maybe it's because I used to sit at home and that's why it came to my head. But I was like, I've never even thought about it to say like it's business that I should do. But why is this so strongly in my heart and it's refused? Like throughout that day, I was thinking about it. And as I was thinking about it in a positive way, I was also bringing out, thinking of negative things to counter that, to say, you cannot do it. So you people would know that I'm serving in Guakalanda and I'm living with an auntie here. And so as much as I'm living with someone that I'm related to, it's not really very comfortable for me. So doing super business, I would have to make use of the gas. I'll have to make use of their fridge, and they use prepaid. She pays for life like prepaid. I'll have to start using gas. Gas is expensive and all of that. Like I'll have to start using a cookware and everything. I'm this kind of person that I, as I'm staying with you, I'm already saying that like, oh, you're doing me a huge favor to now bring other things that would now inconvenience. The person might not really complain, but to me, I'll be like, is I'm going to inconvenience the person in a way or like that. Like started to bring out things that should make me not do it. I was like, how will I even tell this person? Say, well, the person would not say this and all of that. Like started to bring out. I was like, okay, if God, if this is really what you want me to do, okay, let me just hold on till I leave Kwakalada and I'll get my own place. Do you understand? Like, oh, probably even if I'm still in Abuja, but I'm in my own place, I have my own things, right? So it will be easy for me to do all these things that I really want to do, right? And so I started to say, no, okay, I'll do it, but not now, for maybe later. But it just kept coming to my head strongly to say, I should do it now, I should do it now, I should do it now. And so I did not even sit down to write it in a book to say, okay, how am I going to do it? And so that day, there's a couple two serving in the school where I'm serving too. And so I was like, okay, I want to start a Zobo business. And I told her that, okay, I will need containers. And she said, oh, they sell containers. I said, hey, you sell containers, how much? And so she told me how much her mom sells it. And I told her the quantity I want and all of that. And she said, okay, she's going to, when we close from work, because I passed through her place before I passed her place then before coming to my own house, right? And so she was like, okay, I'll pick it up on my way home and all of that. I'm like, okay, so I got the container that day. I dropped it. Like I was dragging this thing for almost a week before I even started, and it did not even just leave my head. I will pray and strongly it was like, this is what I should do, this is what I should do. And I kept telling God that, please, I've started businesses and it failed. I do not want to start something that will now fail. As much as I was so confident in myself to say, oh, I make good zobo that people, my family members drink, and even outsiders who have tasted my zobo have drank it and say, oh, it's good. But this time I want to sell it, and will people really bring out their money to buy this thing? I'm telling, like, I was so scared to do it. And even if it tastes good, maybe people will have complaint on the other and the rest. And okay, the person I'm staying with, we should even agree. Will there be issues in the house to say, I'm using her this, I'm using her that? And like, I did not even just want that kind of drama and all that kind of talk for myself. All those small talks, I do not even want it to. I was just shifting down. And my initial plan, to be very honest, to say, okay, by this May, I planned that, because for a long time I've heard that Suleja market, I don't know, Suleja is like a part of Niger State, so it's close from here, from Kwakalada to Suleja. So I've heard for a long time that Suleja market is a very big market and people go there to buy a lot of stuff, and it's very cheap. Food and all of that are cheap in Suleja. So I said, okay, even before now, that was my plan. I told my friend, and that was what I had in mind, to say, okay, once it's May ending, they've paid me money and all of that, and it's towards salary period, okay, I'll go to the market, go and do a survey of the market to see the things I can buy and start to sell. In mind, I wanted to, okay, as I've written all these things that I wrote, I was like, okay, even if I I'm not able to execute all of this that I need to do, because this is not my father's house. Do you get? I was thinking, okay, let me look at my environment, because I was thinking if I would do food stuff and provision, am I planning to really stay in Gwagwalada? I was like, okay. So I now thought of the thing that would be easy, that would not really bring maybe disagreement, or like, I don't even know how to be, like a misunderstanding or some, not really misunderstanding, but like, I don't even know the word for it, between me and my auntie and all of that. I should not have to complain of this, of that. So my whole plan was that I was going to maybe buy jewelries when I go to the market, or I would buy thrifted buyers. Like, I looked at my environment to say, okay, this place is more of a Muslim area, and also like a student area too, and the people around me and all of that. Like, okay, because I've been scrolling through TikTok, and there's this thrifted buyers I see. And if you don't know what a buyer is, how will I explain? Like this Muslim, not really Muslim, I think even Christians wear it, right? But the word for it is a buyer. I don't even know the other name for it. But so yeah, I thought like, okay, I was thinking, okay, maybe I will buy that, because if I'm selling that one, should be just in bail, I will buy it, keep it in the room. Anytime I want to go out, I bring it out. So I'm not using her pot, I'm not using anything. Like I was just still, so that's what I thought of doing by this me. And this whole business just kept coming to my head to do. I was like, okay, I'm going to trust you, God, to say this is what you want me to do, and let me do it. I bought the containers from her. I went to the market. I went to get the things I needed. I went to buy pineapple, cucumbers, and all of that. I'm giving a backstory to all of this, and yeah. So I bought cucumbers, bought everything that I needed to buy, right? And so I bought them, and I did not even start immediately. Like I had the zobo, I had everything that I needed to buy. I had the fruit. I did not start. The pineapple and everything I bought, I did not start. Fear did not allow me to start, because I was like, how will I tell this woman? How will I do it? And all of that. And so trust me that the fruit I bought, I ate it myself. I ate all of that food because of fear. I was like, Samira, what is happening to you? You've bought these things, you've eaten them. I said, okay. And that day, I just summoned courage to go and tell her to say, okay, I want to start this open business. And we're like, okay, no problem, you can start and all of that. I was like, is it that? She did not say anything. No. I went to school, I was thinking that day, did she really hear what I said and all of like that. So eventually, it was on a Thursday. I started it on Thursday. I just summoned courage to start on a Thursday. I went to the market, bought all that I needed to buy, and I started. The first production I did, in total, I made 41 bottles, because I was scared, and that was the first time. So I just wanted to see if they would like it and all of that. And to be very honest, God has been good. God is faithful. I sold it very fast. They liked it. It was just as if this is what they were waiting. I was like, like from all the feedback, I turned out well. So now that I'm making this video, I've made up to 5 production, and God has just been so good. The first one was 41 bottles. Second one was, in total I had up to 106. That's because the zobo itself was like 80. I made kuno. I had about 20 something bottles. After that, I did another production, which was 42 again. I made another one, was, I think the fourth one too was 40. And I have another one currently now in the fridge, which is 46. So God has just been good, and they liked it so much. To be very honest, I will tell you that I made some mistakes while doing this, but I've learned. I had There's one video I saw where they say start that business, fail on time, learn the lesson, and move on. So I've learned the lesson. I've learned the lessons. I've made the mistakes, and I cannot even wait to even be better with this. Like yesterday when I was outside, I was talking to one of the customers that buy from me, and he was just encouraging me. Like I did not expect it to turn out so beautifully like this, and it's so beautiful, and I'm just amazed by everything. Like there's a customer that buys from me and dashes me money at the end of like he tells me this is so good. Like every time they gather together to drink, they're like, oh, you try, this is good, this is like all those compliments. I'm just looking up to say, God, thank you and all of that. And yesterday customers is not advising me maybe I should start food. I was like, no, like the food around here is not really good, so maybe I should start to sell for like not that. I'm just telling him no. So it was not like, so I was not telling him that don't worry, I'm also thinking about adding other things to this thing that I'm doing, but just one step at a time. So I told him one step at a time that you shouldn't worry. I'm going to look for other things to add to the business. And I'm so happy because I'm not just seeing this my business as a small business. I'm picturing it into a bigger one, into a big one. Like I cannot wait for me to start getting contracts to start making zobo for birthdays, for weddings and all of that. I cannot wait for all of that. So the thing is, let me tell you how I run the business. I make in and put the Zobo in 75 cl bottle and also 50 cl bottles. So the 75 goes for 300 while the 50 cl is for 200. So mostly I take the 75 to school the teachers by like today is Tuesday and I do not take on Monday because it was not so cold like that. And so one of the teachers was like, Miss Amira, you did not bring Zobo to school. I did not drink water because I was waiting for Zobo. And I was telling her that, oh, sorry, don't worry, I'll bring it for you on Wednesday. So the teachers like it, they buy it. So, but mostly they buy the one of 75 still. So there's this place that's close to my house, it's like an under three where people gather a lot. And there's a lady making hair there and all of that too. So they buy my zobo there a lot too. So they buy the one that is of 200 naira. So I take the ones in the 200 naira bottles and go there and they buy it. Like they buy it, and I'm just grateful to God for everything. So this is how I've just been running it and cannot wait. Like I saw a video on TikTok where you can now make can bottles yourself at home. Like there's this like the way you see all this can coke, can minerals and all of that. Like there's the way you can now make can drinks yourself at home. Like there's a machine that will actually do it for you in that can way, and I cannot wait to start doing my zobo in that way too, and adding other things to it. So for now I definitely know that I'm going to add other things to it, but for now I really don't know what I want to add. I'm still just thinking about it, but I'm super grateful and I decided to share my story to take you guys on how I hope you enjoy it. I know I've talked for long, but I hope you enjoy it because I enjoyed sharing it with you guys. So yeah, just share with you how this business started and all of that. But I'm grateful to God for everything. So this is all that have been happening, and you know when it has I've because of this I don't even have enough time for myself, and that's why it was so hard for me to really pick up my camera and really record. Going to work, come back. Once I come back from work, I'm going under the tree, staying there to try to sell it. I come back home, I'm tired. The next night I want to sleep because I'll wake up very early to go to work. So it had just been like that, and that's why I've been so busy and all of that. At the point I wasn't feeling too good, and so I've just been away. But today is Sunday and it's production day, so I'm going to take you guys through everything, the whole process and all of that. So first off, I want to clean all the bottles. So these are the bottles that I use. I have some inside, but those ones are not dirty, but these ones are dirty and I want to clean them. So this one is the big bottle and this is 75 cl. So I sell these for 300 naira, and I have the 500 ml. Look at it. So this one I sell it for 200 naira. So yeah, let's clean up, and I want to be fast with that so that once the person brings it for me I will just start production. And so yeah, this is all that I have to do. This is the flask. I take it to This is the flask. I put it in and take it outside. So I want to clean all of this and just get ready for production. So let me clean this up and I'll talk to you guys later. Finished washing. My English. I finished washing and I'm just going to allow this to dry out, and I wash this one too as well. So this is all together. You can see how big it is. So this is what I have here, and I'm going to start filling it into these bottles. All that I have, I finished bottling them up and I'm going to put them in the fridge right now. In total, I can't remember. If I count again I'll let you guys know.